Well, good evening. We're here for our Monday and Friday night Zoom Hangout meeting. Let me post the link for everybody to find it. Let's see, we need to invite and copy. And if you go to Stunt Hangar to at the bench, you got to be logged in to get that. What happened here? Why? Huh. Let's see. I have to go. Huh, interesting. Okay, so we'll just make a new tab and go home. All right. At the bench, new topic. And this is Monday night. And paste. All right, you'll find the link and at the bench. Just click on join the Zoom meeting link, and you'll be directed right to here. Have your camera and microphone activated so you can see who you are. Let's see, we don't need this one anymore. And Daniel Berry Sports, yo. We got 7 watching already. All right. Let's see. I'm designing the 26 badge for this year. 20 years in existence. It's a little harder than you think, because I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see how it looks. I'll show you what I got so far. Let's see, Zoom meeting. Hey, there's Gary.
Yeah.
We got to share. Here's what I'm designing up for our Zoom for our banner. It'll say 06 on this side and 26 on this side. These bars will be gone. They'll be cut. I'm no graphic artist. I just plunk away at it, try to get it to go. There we go.
Yeah, last night the guy it's Chai Chai that comes on from Jamaica. That's where the hurricane is.
Scratch Eye.
No, Chai Chai. And
No, Cha Cha.
he was at yeah, he Cha Cha. Okay, he was at the Nats there, come in with
Yeah.
Hunt. Yeah. So they got hurricane bending down on them tonight. So hopefully may misses them, but it looks like it's a dry hit.
Well, that ain't no good.
I know. I know. I know exactly where he's at in there, but
Satchai. Who the hell is that?
yeah, yeah. I just CHI is what I
Yeah.
it's that's what CHW is it or CHA or I could forget what it was. Anyway, I thought of him though. He comes on once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why Charles doesn't come on.
yeah, just say hi anyway.
I guess he don't love us no more. Oh well.
Look, looks like Mike Nunkey did pretty good at the King Orange.
Did he win
I think so. He got first, I think, in stunts.
in advanced?
I suppose I'm not. I'm not sure about that.
Could be expert. I don't know. I don't know what class he flies in. I know my flying really sucks right now. Should I? Since since I won was it last year? Yeah, last year. Not this year, last year. I've had 15, 16 flights is all. We're gonna rectify that this next season though. Gonna have some stuff built and ready to go, tested.
Yeah. Get some flying in while you can, because you're not getting any younger like the rest of us.
Yeah. Here's that flap that I was working on.
Mhm.
I used primer on it, which is not my normal thing, but I didn't want to take forever. These are just fixable parts.
So it looks pretty straight now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Gonna be beautiful. So I got one done, and I still got to sand this one into shape and finish it. Haven't even started sanding on this one yet.
Daniel Berry Sports says, Happy Monday.
I
Hello,
said,
everybody.
yo, yo. We'll just let that go like that.
There comes Gordon.
Oh, Gordon.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's going
Gordy.
Hi, Gordy.
on? Hi, everybody. Got Brent Williams and his friends or sons over here to put away our patio furniture for the winter. So I'm here visiting with you, and he's out there doing the work.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So everybody here going to Vegas?
No, too far.
That's a long way, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll be leaving Thursday.
Well, that ain't far for you. You can make it one day, right?
Yeah.
About 6 hours.
Mm, yeah. 6 to 7, right in there.
It's a
Which
long,
work?
long jaunt. Anyway.
Yeah, John Miller's going.
It'd be a 2-day drive for me.
Yeah, I bet. It's like
How
me
many,
going to Muncie 2 days.
how many times you got to stop on your way?
Yeah. I usually have a sleepover. I'm about 5 hours from Muncie. I leave about 4 in the morning and drive to about 7 o'clock at night. And the next day it's about 4 or 5 hours, so it's a short day the next day.
To Muncie.
Yeah,
Mm.
1,700 miles one way.
Takes oh shit, Howard a week to get there.
Yeah,
Got to stop and charge.
Yeah, you got a long way.
yeah. I used to have a layover here at my house, and then he got that car where he has to charge it, so he has to stay in Tree Martin because there's no way around here to charge it.
What? You're not a bro? You didn't put in a fast charger in your garage so you come over and suck off your electricity?
There you go. I don't care.
Well, it takes more to
Yeah.
charge that car than you think. There's a YouTube video on there. It takes $50 to charge the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Let's see here. Let me find this video.
Hello.
Let me mute.
Hello.
I'll just mute him out so he can talk. Let me find this video on YouTube. Cost of charge. Oh, there you go. Gordy, you got to unmute yourself.
How's
There.
that?
That's better. Let's
Was
see.
it muted all along or just after the phone rang?
After the phone rang, I muted.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, it was telemarketing. Of course.
Healthcare.
So what are you working on there, Sparky?
My Viper. I'm putting new flaps on.
Oh,
Yeah, it came right up. Cost of charging a Tesla. Let's see. Cost of charging EV versus gas. Let's look at that. Yeah, but public charging rates, 30 cents a kilowatt hour. So how many kilowatt hours does that thing hold?
how long does it take? 2 to 3 hours?
I don't know. It says using you actually it's cheaper than I thought, but maybe not, depending on your car. The US averages we found cost of charging an EV to be $73 versus $159 to fuel a car with an internal combustion engine. Well, I don't use no $150. I might use $30 a week. You know, that's one tank of gas.
Right. Yeah.
So it's $73 to charge an EV. Kelly Blue.
Yeah, my brother bought a Ford Ranger this year, and it charges as you go.
Here we go. The U.S. average per kilowatt hour for DC fast charging is 50 cents an hour. That's like $4 to drive the same distance versus gas. Average probably $3.50 a gallon. Charging more expensive than gas. Let's see. There's so many things on here. How much does it cost to charge an electric car? Comparing EV to cost of gas. Gas-powered SUV 810, 1455. I don't know. But you can find it. You just go up. But it's quite expensive. It's not as cheap as you think. Now, Howard, I believe, is on the Tesla plan where he doesn't have to pay anything.
Exactly. Lucky.
No, I think like he paid for all that up front and the cost of the car.
Yeah.
That's why they're getting $100,000 for a $10,000 car.
You got a light to turn on, Gordy, in front of you?
Who, Gordy?
Yeah.
Turn on your light, Gordy. You're sitting in the dark.
I'm in the dark. I see that.
In the dark, yeah.
Hi, Phil.
There you are.
Howdy, howdy. How is everybody tonight?
Brent's over here putting my patio furniture away for me.
Cool deal. Now I talked to Brent the other day. He was telling me about GSO. See, I thought that stood for Greensboro Airport, but no, I understand it stands for Gordon. That's pretty
Well,
good.
they used to call me the great short one.
I didn't think he's that darn short, but anyway.
Well, I was 5'9" when they started that. I'm down to 5'7" now.
Oh Lord, he's shrinking.
I hope I don't shrink anymore.
Called gravity.
I've lost an inch. I know that.
Yeah, probably have to, yeah.
Phew. Well, I tell you what, it's been a screwed up week. It looks like this week's gonna be all rain, so really, I don't know what
It
to
rained
think.
here last night.
Oh, it's rained here ever since it started. It started yesterday evening, and it's rained ever since. It's not raining that hard, but it's raining. It's just enough you can't go out and do anything. It's just ugh.
Carl, you're fidgeting. What?
Oh, sorry. Just trying to adjust up. Sorry about that.
What? You telling me that it's been a week and you don't have those Viper flaps made yet? What's going on, Sparky?
Got one painted.
Oh, you got one. Okay.
Well, primed anyway. I'm thinking what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to fix all the buggers on that and make it super nice for next year.
Yeah, my wife let me go out and buy these big floodlights so I can see better. And I'm not sure that was a good idea. The more I work on this Heinz 57, the more stuff I find wrong with it.
Yeah, well, it seems like every week for the last month when we get our Bearcat report, he's still filling more dings than nicks. I tell you what, if you really try to make one nice, it's a long drawn out process. Sparky, I thought Sparky just loved to sand, and then I started trying to get a really front row finish. Lord have mercy. And he's right. It starts with the first piece of wood you cut. You got to make sure the grain's right and everything's right. And goodness, put one bad.
Put a finish on an airplane that's just good enough.
Well, I have built wings that I wasn't happy with and threw them in the trash and started over.
I know that feeling.
Oh,
Yep. The thing is, if that's not right, there's no use finishing the airplane.
No. I had one that I didn't like the way it flew. I didn't like the way it looked. And I was going to throw it away. And the fellow was over here and he says, well, let me have it. So I said, well, heck, go ahead. It's not the only thing I'm losing is a bell crank and a piece of push rod and some lead out material. He says, hell, I'll bring you your material and bring you the materials. And he did. He brought me a new bell crank, new wires and the whole thing. So I wasn't out anything until he put it in an airplane and nearly beat me with it for about 3 or 4 times. He took where it had one little warp in it. He took and sliced it diagonal across, peeled it back and put a piece of wood in there and sanded that down. I don't think he did it. I think somebody did it for him, and I know who. But man, hmm, he aggravated me with that plane for better than a year, but one full season and part of the next one before we finally managed to fly it to the ground.
Hey guys, I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
This one here is ready for paint. Quick sanding and be ready to shoot white on it.
Yeah.
It gained, let's see, 28 to 33, 5 grams for tissue and dope and primer.
That ain't bad.
That ain't good. It's started out heavy, 28 grams, should be half that weight. But it's the wood I
Well, you
got.
can't get that wood anymore. Can't get the real good wood anymore. I started working on I hadn't been wanting to go down in the shop because frankly, it's cold down there. I was trying to figure out something I could do upstairs. So I started doing some drawing on my, on a laser, Bud Light laser. I started trying to draw the ribs. Man, if you don't have something to go by, that is a lot of measurements to make.
Nah.
No.
I figured out how to draw the ribs once you get the measurements, but you got to get all those measurements, and that's a pain in the batushki. Leading edge of it, you can use from the very point at the leading edge of it to the high point of you draw that back to the back edge of the spar, but that's the high point of the wing. So you use the leading edge back to the high point of the wing, and then you take that and roll it up and figure out the rest of that half of the wing. And then of course just fold it in half and turn it over and do that. I take them and split them in half, put a notch in it, and put pins on my table and put that in the pin notch, and then just take it up, turn it over and do the other side. That way I know they're exactly the same. But I'm telling you, I have been making measurements for 2 days. I got 16 hours in this thing already. I finally got about half the ribs. Well, I don't even have half the ribs.
Well, the
Sparky.
easiest way to do that is to measure the root rib, how long you want it, how thick you want it, how far back you want the high point of the wing. So you make those marks on a folded piece of paper. And so you measure back, let's say 3 inches for the high point of the wing, you measure up an inch. That gives you a 2-inch thick wing. And your leading edge is 3/4 of an inch. You measure up there 3/4 of an inch. And you take your shoe and you put your shoe on that and you mark a curve to that high point, and then just continue that down to the trailing edge, ever how thick that's going to be. Now this paper's folded in half. You cut that out, you cut that template out, and if you want to figure all the ribs out, just like an I-beam, you measure down 2 inches, your rib spacing 2.5 inches. You set the leading edge on that, and you take that template, leading edge on this and the trailing edge on that, strike a line, you got that rib, strike a line, you got that rib. Or you can do the tip rib and the root rib, and then put how many ribs in between. Let's say you got 10 ribs per side. I always do both sides, so I put 20 ribs in there and bolt them together and stack sand them on a belt sander. Take you an hour to cut them out.
Well, I've never had any luck doing it on a sander. I've got one downstairs, but I never had any luck cutting them out that way.
Because you probably were cutting 10 ribs at a time. If you got 20, 10 ribs at a time. And how do you figure out which ribs go with what? Well, you divide them. This one goes here, the next one goes there, the next one goes here. So every other one, and they're slightly different size, slightly, ever so slightly. But you don't worry about it. Because what we do here, this is so rudimentary stuff. I mean, it ain't like it's got to fly in a perfect straight line.
Yeah. I don't know. I just did not realize that wing was so complicated when I started on it. The trailing edge tapers from, I've forgotten the sizes, but it's thicker at the root than it is at the tip and tapers all the way down. So, and the dang thing is about, once you get cheating on it, it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch thick at the root. The flap is a big old thick thing. I like, good gracious alive. And he's using built up flaps. I'm thinking about redrawing it and bringing that trailing edge down where I can use a 3/8 flap, piece 3/8 wood on the flap, or a quarter. I'd rather use a quarter, but probably going to have to be 3/8. That thing is, and 17 ribs each side. Good grief. They're going to get gutted pretty good, that's for sure. I don't know if I'll ever finish it, but I wanted to try to get it ready to build anyway. Just see what I can do to draw it. Gave me something to do where I could stay in the warm.
Should have done like Frank Williams, just ordered you an ARF kit and put a bell crank in it. ARF RC kit.
Yeah. I understand his flies pretty well though.
Yeah.
Is his foam or balsa?
It's balsa.
Wow.
Balsa, monocoated balsa.
Well, that ain't bad. That's a good idea. Everything I've seen lately has been foam.
Now, this was
He's
an
been
old,
having just
I
a-
believe it was a SIG kit. SIG ARF.
Yeah. There's a new group of people flying RC at our hobby park. The old club fell apart when the president moved to Charlotte. So now we got a new group that has come in, and they are just very heavy into foam RCs, and nobody knows what the AMA even is. And they buy these bind and fly airplanes. You go out there and try to fly. This went out there on Sunday afternoon. Just, I wasn't gonna fly. It didn't take anything to fly. I just went by to see if the place was still there. And it was a foam fest. I mean, there was these idiots buy these ducted fan F4s and I mean expensive looking airplanes. And 15 minutes later, they try to take off with it, and it becomes a pile of styrofoam. Just I'm sitting there, guys, go get you a trainer for crying out loud.
It keeps them
And
Chinese
nobody
people
uses,
employed.
yeah, nobody uses the runway. Everybody just takes off the grass and lands on the grass. Nobody uses the runway. It's a shame. Good grief.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. I see you're there with GSO.
Indeed.
Good deal. Keep him out of trouble. He just looks like mischief.
Yeah, we never take off from grass. We had launch for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Hand launch?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, I seem to remember reading where that got someone in a lot of trouble here a week ago.
Well, I didn't hand launch it.
No, I don't know what happened, but that
I
was sure
think
a
the
shame.
pilot
That was a
turned the wrong
beautiful.
way.
That was a
Look,
beautiful airplane
It
to
was
start
pretty.
with.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
But it's getting fixed.
That's good. That's good.
Little glue. And,
I'm telling you what. When you see a really nice one bite the dust, that hurts.
Well, the funny part is the battery caught fire on the grass.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw the
Yeah.
pictures. Man, I'm telling you.
well, it's good
Well.
seeing y'all. We're going to keep working here.
Yeah.
So
All
All
right.
right, you take care of yourself.
We'll
Try to
be
stay
back.
out of trouble.
Uh,
You're gonna stick
Ro-
around, aren't you, Gordon? Gordon, you're gonna stay a while, aren't you?
Well, as soon as Brent gets down, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back shortly.
All right.
Roy Lane says, good evening. Like given.
That's good. Yeah, I gave a like.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the comments to come up, so I didn't put like provided. But I did give a like. They updated my telephone. I think it was Friday, and I swanny. I wish they'd leave the dang thing alone. Every time I learn how to use it, they upgrade it again, and then it takes me 2 or 3 days to learn how to use the dang thing.
They wouldn't be able to spy on you good enough.
I'm telling you.
They are
Boy, if you
spying
think
on
that
you.
anybody that thinks that they're not spying on us, we were talking about a Chevy pickup truck that I saw. I was looking at it at the car lot, and I looked at it, and one of my buddies was trying to talk me into going ahead and buying it. I said, I can afford it. I just don't want it. I like my O2. I mean, it does everything I need to do, and there's no the inspections are cheap now because it's 20 years old, and it gets as good a gas mileage as that does, and I just don't feel the need for a new truck right now. And he kept talking about it. So what do you reckon comes up on my telephone? 15 commercials for new Chevy trucks. Well, Chevy and GMC. So I said, well, something just ain't right about this.
They're cracking everybody.
Yeah.
And they got all these deals on cars for unsold 2024s for seniors. Big special deals. Go to the dealership they send you to and ask them about that dealership. They've never heard of it. I drove all the way to Statesville, which y'all don't know about it, but it's about 45 minutes because they had the truck that I wanted on the lot. And I got there and they didn't know what the heck I was talking about. Anyway, they think all us seniors are a bunch of dummies that don't know any better. They're going to get us on the lot and sell us some truck he tried to sell me was $75,000. I mean, ain't no way. I don't have 75,000 in every car I've got. I'm not sure I've got 75,000 in every car I've ever had. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of the people trying to buy my house. You know,
Oh, that's every day.
would you consider an offer? Yeah, I'll consider an offer if you'll give me enough that I can buy another house and not have a payment.
Yeah, that's what I told them. Where do you want to live? I said, well,
They ain't gonna give you nothing for your house. They want to sell it,
no,
buy it for nothing and sell it for millions.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Had one down the block.
I live in a historical neighborhood, and they want to redo this neighborhood back to the way it used to be or whatever. Great, I'll just sit on this until it's worth a ton of money, and you have to have it, and you'll have to pay me.
That's what you need to do. No, they come in here and I think everybody on my block it's a P-shaped development. So when I say the block, I mean it's a circle. But 48 houses, and I think everybody must have got an offer. And one of the guys actually took it. He thought 448,000 sounded real good for his house, so he took it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw him about a month later, and he says, I can't replace anywhere close to my house for that money.
No.
I said, well, that's what we tried to tell you before you accepted that Mark Spain offer, and you didn't listen to us. So there was 3 or 4 of us trying to tell him, don't do that. You'll wish you hadn't. Have you already found a house? No, but I'll find out for that kind of money. I'll find a house. No, they're lowballing you. They know what the market is going to bear, and they're going to lowball you. They got to remember, they're trying to stay in business and make money too. I can't really complain about the dealers trying to do it because, like I say, they got to make money too.
I get all this advertisement to refinance my house, through the VA,
Oh, yeah.
which it's got. They say it's VA, but technically it's not, and it's just on a daily basis almost. And I just rip them up, throw them away. Don't even look at them.
Do that. We just put them in the grinder and let them go because it's ridiculous. We got another one in the dark over here. What is it? What is it with everybody trying to be in the dark tonight?
So they can't be tracked.
Oh, okay.
But we got a modeler, with hurricane bearing down on him tonight.
Who's that?
Is it Cha-Cha? Isn't he from Jamaica?
Cha-Cha's got a hurricane coming at him.
Oh, he's from Winnebago or wherever the hell that is. He ain't from
Oh, it's not Jamaica?
No.
Oh no, he's over near Australia than Jamaica. Yeah, that Jamaica is
Oh,
taking
he's
a
that far
beating.
down? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was.
Way over there. He's over where they start instead of where they end up.
Oh,
But man, I'm telling you what,
mm,
I'd love to be going over there, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, that's a pretty part of the world, but to visit, but you better bring mucho dinero. It is expensive.
I tell you what, I was watching a YouTube channel, The Outdoor Boys,
Uh-huh.
and he stopped in Nome, Alaska to fill up his truck. How much do you think a gallon of gas is in Alaska?
When I was there, it was almost $4 a liter.
$15 a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
That.
I kept thinking gas is cheap up here. Oh, it was in Canada. Okay. I kept thinking it was cheap. And then I realized, wait a minute, what's that's mark mean? It means it's in liters instead of
That's a
gallons.
quart. $4
Yeah.
a quart.
Yeah. Do what, Vic? Okay. So it was ridiculous then. It's just gone up. Now this winter it'll really be ridiculous. How those people can live up there as cold and desolate as it is, and you are out there, I mean, on your own. It's a long way from anything. And a lot of places up there got no telephone signal at all. It's just, I just don't know. I don't know how they do it. They're tougher than I am, I'll tell you that.
live in igloos. I don't know how they do that either.
Well, the thing to an igloo is it's 32 degrees, but outside is minus 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're actually warmer inside than it is outside. You crawl in and you feel like you're crawling into to a warmer spot or a warm spot, but you can't strip your clothes off. You're gonna have to wear your clothes. Thing gets me. People live in igloo. What do they live in the summertime? Because the igloo melts. I mean,
Live in the
there's a lot
dirt.
there's a lot of strange things I don't understand. Well, up there they ain't got a whole lot of dirt. They got freeze. I forgot what they call it. I can't remember the term.
Permafrost.
Permafrost, yeah. You can't dig in that. You can't build on it because it'll cause it to melt. And then you got mush. You got mud, but it's a mushy mud. So really strange stuff. I know I went trout fishing up there and went grayling fishing up there. And the weeds and rivers and all are nothing like they are here. Here we got rocks to step on. There it's just mud. And I mean, it just keeps going. If you stand in one place long, you're up to your knees. That was very different. Very different, but it is so beautiful up there. But I mean, you go up there and see Denali and you think, okay, it's a mountain. You think the guide comes over and says, well, that mountain there is the closest to you. It's 36 miles away. 36? That one over there is a little farther. It's 45 miles away. And Denali, that's 75 miles. I said, good Lord, you're only seeing the top of it. So in the airplane, I asked the pilot before we took off, if we'd see Denali, any chance we get to see Denali, he said, we're gonna go right by it. The way they got us scheduled, we're gonna go right by it. It'll be out the left side of the wing. I said, well, Joey, I'm on the right side of the airplane. He said, well, we'll fix that. So he took a lap around and then took a lap around the other way so the rest of us could see it. I've never had a pilot do that before. But he got it where all of us could see Denali. Everybody on the plane got to see Denali. And I mean, that thing is huge. But there are more trees in Alaska than I have ever seen in one place before in my life. That place just goes on for miles and miles. It's amazing.
More snow than I care to see.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things I'd never done, Sparky. I've ridden a motorcycle to California. I've been to Florida on a bike. I've been to see the falls on a bike. I've been all over the place in a car or a truck, but I had never been to Alaska. Well, I had, but I flew up on an airplane and went out and fixed the equipment I was there to fix and came back to the airport and took off. And all I could see was white. And I mean white. But this time it was really beautiful. Sparky, how you coming with your Sportster? You know you're gonna build one.
No, I'm not building no Sportster. Junk
Yeah,
equipment.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a Sportster back in '74, but okay. I enjoyed a Sportster back in '74, but I don't think I want to ride a motorcycle at all now. My brother-in-law's trying to talk me into a full dresser, and I don't want to do it again. Guys, I'm gonna cut out for a few minutes and go eat, but I will be back.
Well, a little farther.
Thanks. So, Carl, you ready to go to Vegas?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just gotta jump in the car and drive.
Ain't left yet?
No, it's only an hour and a half drive from where I'm at. That is, if I don't get lost in the freeways again. But
But you only have one, right? Wouldn't you?
well, you gotta go down. You gotta go down 160 to go from Pahrump towards Vegas. Then you gotta catch the 15, and then off the 15 you gotta catch the 215, and then from the 215 you gotta catch Highway 11.
No.
And it's a very, very tricky intersection, but I finally figured out how it all works out, so it shouldn't be a problem. I was down there. I went to that IMAC competition. That's down off of Highway 95, going towards actually it's in Boulder City, and watched that for most of the day. Then turn around. When I came home, I stopped off at the William Bennett Field just to get to know the lay of the land on the freeways a little better, and to see if anybody was flying down there preparing for next
You got to
week.
drive through Arizona.
Excuse me?
How many miles do you have to drive through Arizona?
Oh, maybe 200, if that much.
You're in Utah, right?
No, I'm in Nevada.
Oh, okay.
About an hour and a half north of Vegas.
So you don't have to drive through Arizona.
No. But that's how I can tell if I go too far. If I go too far, and if I end up in Boulder City, I knew I went too far and I missed at the 11 north to get to William Bennett Field. So, but Anyway, so but yeah, I am looking. What was that, Sparky?
80 grit makes good itching stuff.
Yeah, it does.
I need to get my
Put
30.
it, put it on your sander and take the skin right off.
I do that from time to time.
Yeah, on the calluses. Yeah.
No, my hand's just itching for some reason. So I use some 36 grit.
You're gonna go down to the bone if you're not careful.
Yeah, well, gotta get it off there somehow.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
You know, when I was in before I retired, I used to do a lot of side jobs, and I'd come and work with that ABS glue all over my hands, you know, from gluing the pipe together. So I was sitting in the shop one day with my razor knife, and I was scraping it backwards to get the glue off my hands, you know. And my supervisor saw me what I was doing. He goes, "Carl, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm scraping the glue off my hands with my razor knife." It freaked him out because he thought for sure I was going to cut myself. Well, please don't do that. Okay, boss.
Tell them, go sit down. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna hurt yourself. I'll stop sanding way before it injures me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing out here all night. But that's how I should do it away.
Well, sitting here in the last 50
Hey,
minutes,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've shaped this flap up.
Yeah, good. Hey, is a chipmunk, super chipmunk kit a good plane to put together?
I don't know. I got one.
Okay.
That's not all.
Have you heard any pros and cons about it?
No, I opened up the box and looked inside to see what it was like.
Yeah.
I was gonna build it, but I don't think I will now. I'll sell it.
No, but, yeah, no, but,
Just because there's better stuff that I can build, you know.
Yeah.
Build me another beam airplane. I like I-beam airplane.
Yeah.
right here. Flat way.
Shit, I got one I still gotta finish.
I just let it sleep.
So is that because the wing is stronger that it's easier to keep straight and keep the warps out of it?
Lighter.
Lighter. Okay.
It's all about weight to me.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it all goes back to the old formula. It's horsepower to weight ratio, right?
Yeah. I gotta see what that airplane weighs.
Yeah.
See how much finish I can add to it.
Should be sorry for asking a question. Just for asking a question, bro. I'm not going
Maybe David Eskins here. Listen to his background. There we go.
Is Brodak the only ones that make kits now?
I don't know. But I got two kits. I've never built kits, really.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
always scratch built.
Yeah, my smoothie was a kit built, but
Yeah, you can buy a smoothie kit from Brodat.
yeah,
Yeah, but they're not cheap either.
No, they're not. They're around $200-300.
Every kit's around 200 or 300.
Well, yeah. I'm just
yeah.
spitballing here. Because
I
I
think
was looking at them last night. So
What were you looking at? Chipmunk?
Yeah, I was I went to Brodock to see if they had chipmunk kit so I could spell chipmunk correctly. I didn't know if it was with an O or a U. So, but I ended up going out to my garage and looking at the kit, and
Well, we can see Bud anyway. Can we hear you? Unmute yourself. There you
Yep, should be able to.
go. Yeah, much better.
Yeah, I got rid of the old laptop I was using. So
Yeah. What camera did you get? Logitech what?
just the cheap one, $30 one. I forget what it's called. I'd have to look. Hold on.
is that a camera that you add to the laptop or the camera that's built inside the laptop?
You plug it in to the USB.
Yeah, yeah.
They got a microphone in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I run here. I got 3 Logis. That one up there, that one there, and one in my briefcase. We'll get to that now that your camera's working. We'll get to that WHM here shortly. Next, weekend.
Yeah, cool. No hurry. Whenever you're ready.
Here comes iPad. So maybe I'll get an update on how my airplane's flying.
No, didn't fly today. I flew other people's airplanes to fly. We had 5 of us out there flying today. We had a good day. So,
Think you're going to be able to straighten that out?
oh, not without flaps. I mean, I got a flying where you could do a pattern, but time you put a 1/4 ounce of Gorilla tape on the outboard wing and another 1/2 ounce on the inboard, it could be fixed with different flaps. I think. We can get it back to you whenever you want it. You can cut the flaps off and fix it if you want.
There ain't no rush. I mean, I'll get it next year.
Yeah, that's fine. Next year. Oh, shoot, that's funny.
Mayana.
He's probably got 2 or 3 more airplanes he could fly.
I got way more than that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Some of the new guys I was out flying different airplanes. And he said, "Well, you got a different airplane for every day of the week?" I said, "Heavens, no. I can fly a different airplane every day of the month." Everybody's off running around getting dinner.
Indeed.
David, he showed up.
You're muted, David.
Okay.
Carl's there. Here comes Gordy.
No, Gordy ain't coming.
He's right there. Is he
Oh, there he
leaving?
is.
Yeah.
You had Brett Williams cleaning
There
up
you
for him.
Hey, David.
Yeah. Brett and his boy just left.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They come over every year and put all our patio stuff in the shed.
Oh, yes. It's
They
that
took
time of
the
year,
seats
isn't it?
He took the seats out of my van so we can load up to go to Vegas.
Well done. When are you leaving for Vegas, David? Do you know?
I'm gonna leave on Thursday. I'm gonna go with Kestis. Kestis
Oh,
are gonna
good.
come up.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only it's a 4-hour hop from LA.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. Get that
We're
crazy
leaving
traffic.
Thursday morning.
Get that crazy traffic though. That Vegas to LA, it can be pretty rough sometimes.
They've been having a lot of crashes on I-10. I think I'd be wary.
Oh yeah, always. Baker grade. Yeah, it's a tough road. A lot of things have happened on that Vegas to LA run. I'll say that.
And them truck crashes are horrendous. And I got I was watching it on YouTube and I got to thinking about, well, shit, half these guys on the road don't know what they're doing. I used
Remember
to,
that? Yeah,
I
that
used to drive a truck. I know what it
comedian
takes.
Sam Kinison. Yeah. Remember that loud comedian Sam Kinison?
No,
Heavy
I
set
don't,
guy.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, he went on a head-on collision right there, Vegas,
Yeah.
right there in Baker. Crazy.
People are just driving too fast.
Yes.
Well, you know, Joe, if this thing don't run any better, we don't need to take off.
You're going to Arkansas, aren't you, Joe?
Mm-hmm. We're leaving Thursday too. Also,
There's going to be some a lot of competition there, I would imagine, huh?
well, I think so. A lot of District 8 folks will be there.
Yeah.
I think both the Moons are coming. Perry Rose will be there. Probably Tommy Fluker.
Matt
More-
Cullen doesn't live in that area no more.
He's in Chicago.
Yeah.
You're going to have some competition if the Moon Brothers show up.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
It won't be the
Richard
Joe
Oliver, John Hill.
Oh, Richard, huh? Still banging away, isn't he?
He won last weekend or 2 weekends ago at Zachary.
Now, is this
Is he
place
still
by?
flying those Mavericks? Is he still flying those Mavericks, Joe, that he was building?
Mm-mm.
Is that place
He's
by
flying those.
Rock?
Say again.
He was flying those wing airplanes.
He's flying.
Oh shit!
Not anymore. He's had 10 different Mavericks. Right now, he's flying a Russian airplane. I don't know what kind it is.
Is that contest by Little Rock?
South about 2 hours.
So it's south of Memphis then.
No.
Other side of Memphis, huh?
Due south of Little Rock, 2 hours.
I have to look at the map.
Yeah. Memphis is another two.
Better get down there, Sparky.
I bet it's 7 hours for you, Robert. It'd be a good trip, I think.
What is the name of the town?
El Dorado, Arkansas.
Directions from St. Louis to El Dorado, Arkansas. Okay. Oh. It's 7 hours and 9 minutes.
There you go. Hit it pretty close.
463 miles.
That's a good pull. It's 6 hours for us.
Not bad.
No, it says 5.5, but you can't never make it as fast as they say, of course.
Yeah.
It's a fun contest. A lot of good people.
I hear there's another 20 entries for the Vegas contest. I think somewhere in that range.
I would think Vegas will have 35 people there flying between advanced and open, I think.
I
Or
think
expert,
so.
whatever you want to call it.
I think so too. Somewhere there. Orestes is coming back.
Is he? He's flying up then. He won King Orange last weekend.
Yeah.
Tell your wife I got the card. Thank you.
Good. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
She's at Bunko.
Yeah. Well, I got the card, the Pampa card.
Okay, good. I'll tell her. She's just a secretary. No, she's a treasurer.
Yep.
I wonder if Phil ever got his stuff straightened out. Yeah, they say I can make it in 6 hours, 365 miles to El Dorado. St. Louis. I don't know if would you go to Kansas City? I mean, would you go to Little Rock or how would you go? I had to look.
Go down towards Memphis, down 55, and then cut across on 67, and down to 30.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pull too. Farmington,
Oh,
Frederick,
you can handle it, Joe. I got confidence in you, buddy.
Patterson, Williamson. It'd be 7 hours and a half or thereabouts for Robert, probably. 7.5 be close to right. You'd end up going through Little Rock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually not. You cut over down
Did you?
55 to 67 and cut kind of angle off and then down 30.
Don't you go through Fort Smith, Joe, when you go to
I
that?
do. I do Fort
Yeah.
Smith,
Yeah.
Little Rock, and then go south out of Little Rock to Pine Bluff. Yep. Sheridan. Yep. That's down in Joe Bowman country.
Tom Dixon could. No, that's not Tom Dixon.
No, Thompson, Georgia.
Long ways away.
Yeah. It's another.
Yeah.
From our house to Georgia must be knocking on 1,000 miles. I don't know. It's a long ways.
15 hours.
Yeah, 17, I think. But yeah, it's a long ways. The Nats is 11 hours for us. We can be sitting in Muncie in 11 hours.
That ain't bad at all, man.
10 to Indianapolis. 6 to Sparky's house. Or in Sparky's field, I shouldn't say his house. I don't know where he lived, but
Half hour from the field.
you can be at the field in 6 hours right at it.
I
Hey,
can be
Jack
at
and
the
I went
field
down
in
to
25 hours.
Huntersville and he said, "Can I drive?" I said, "No, I'll drive." So that was 12 hours, a little over 12 and a half hours each way.
To where?
Huntersville.
Huntersville's a long ways from here, too. We went to Huntersville once, I think. We were on the way to the Smoky Mountains to look at the trees change colors, so we went there first.
That was a good contest. The field is shit, but it was a good contest.
You're right.
You know what's good about Vegas? That Steve McBride got hotels, whatever he's got rolling, 4 days for $150.
Cheap, 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 cheap.
It's cheap, 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 cheap. Yeah, cheap, cheap, cheap.
Yeah, but they're counting on you come and gamble some.
Probably. They're not going to get any
I
gambling.
guarantee you. We used to go to Vegas and you get a room for $32 a night, but they counted on you going to gambling. So we'd go blow $10 or $15 downstairs gambling, and they bring you mixed drinks the whole time you were gambling.
Oh
So
my
we
goodness.
go down and gamble because we were drinking more than we were losing.
What they don't
And
tell
I don't
you,
drink anymore.
that $150 motel room is $100 a night parking and $19.95 for the 99-cent breakfast.
Wow.
They really screwing people over.
Things have changed a little bit, huh, Robert?
Yeah.
I've never been to Vegas.
You never want to go, Joe.
I used to be able to go to the Tropicana and get a buffet, $3.95, and they had prime rib, lobster.
Oh my goodness. I
mean, all you can eat, all kind of salad, and we get the huge buffet.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah, 99-cent breakfast, steak and eggs for 99 cents. Hotel rooms were super cheap.
Yeah,
they
build
those things off the losers' money. I'm not interested in going.
Yeah, the other reasons why Steven probably was able to get good prices on the hotel rooms is because tourism, I can't pronounce the word, is really low because of the cost of parking and the cost of the restaurants and whatnot. So they probably gave a good rate to get the crowd to come in.
I've not been there. I got no experience.
Yeah.
When
we were kids, Joe, we used to get like 3 or 4 of us back in the day, and we'd hitchhike to Vegas. We were like,
oh
16,
my gosh,
16, 17 years old, and we go there gambling and chase the women around and come back. Yeah.
Hitchhiking.
It's
oh
great.
my goodness.
We had fun though. We did have fun.
Yeah, but coming home, everybody thought you just lost your car in Vegas.
Yeah, we was having fun. That's back when everybody was hitchhiking around Southern California. That's what they did. Mode of transportation.
The early 70s?
Yeah, early 70s, Joe. Yeah.
Yep.
See, another thing they used to do in Vegas, of course, I'm going back many, many years ago, that if someone went in and lost all their money to gambling, the house will give them a free meal before they left, so they wouldn't.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. So. but those days are gone.
If I went and lost all my money, I wouldn't lose much. I don't take much with me when I go gamble. When I go someplace like that, I don't take much cash. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm not stupid enough to take a bunch of money to a place like that.
I just soon sit here on my chair, get me a McCoy 35 with a 10.6 EW prop and a little bit of oil, and put oil in it and flip it, then go to Vegas to gamble.
Well, that's
Ah,
I gamble a lot. I'm addicted to gambling. I go fishing and I gamble. I'm gonna get my $25 crankbait back when I tie a piece of monofilament to it and throw it out there in them darn trees. I'm gambling. I get it caught, get it back at all, let alone stuck in a fish's face. But sticking money in a one-armed bandit and pulling a lever, I just don't see how people do it.
My wife loves that.
Mm.
I-
Well,
My
She always
mother-in-law
wants-
did.
She always wants to stop, and I said, "Look, just put $20 in the envelope and mail it to him. We can drive straight through without stopping."
well, I understand why they do it, because when you're winning, it's a adrenaline rush. You get hyped up and excited, and you just keep going and going and going. And I've had that happen to me one time on the roll of quarters and walked out with $150. But
I'm so
Yeah.
addicted to stuff easy, I'd be afraid to start. I might like it.
yeah, exactly.
That's me, Joe. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't have hobbies. I have obsessions.
Yeah. It's,
So I don't want to start. My wife started telling me one more obsession, your butt got to go.
I
Well,
got
Mark-
airplanes and
Mark, we got an update. Had a whole weekend to work on it.
Not on the Bearcat. I got something else to talk about though.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I need to
He's
be.
going to show us what he's taking to Vegas.
Hold on. I gotta put a share button up. Allow.
hey,
Okay.
Mark, is Keith coming to Vegas?
I believe so.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him for several weeks, but last time I talked to him, he said he was coming.
Okay, you can share.
So I was going to take my T-Bird. I took it to BSC and it flew pretty well. But I took it out the other day and flew it. And after I landed, I noticed the wing looked a little funny where one of the rib cap strips was. And I pushed on it a little bit carefully, and it's really soft, which is not good. So I took it home and I cut into it, the bottom side. And here's what I found is this is where the soft spot was right there.
it's missing some balsa.
Oh yeah. And the rib next to it was missing several pieces. And the one here that you can't see was cracked a little bit. So I have a little dentist mirror and I got a flashlight. I started looking around, where are these pieces at? And I found the two pieces for this rib. So last night I fixed the crack over here and I put those two pieces back in, but I couldn't find this piece.
In the tail.
It could be almost anywhere in there. I don't know. So
You'll have
anyhow,
to lead out.
I found out I could put my camera down in there, my iPhone, and I could, the lens is right up near the top of the phone, so you turn it upside down, drop it down in there, and take a picture. And I look, this is looking toward the bell crank, and this is looking toward the lead outs. But there's no sign of this piece. So I don't know where it is.
It's in the tail.
It went to the middle of the airplane from there on. It's hard to say.
So anyway, I've been looking at things on Amazon, and I saw these pretty affordable endoscopes. It's basically this probe here goes into any close quarters, like a drain or a exhaust for a jet engine or whatever. And this is a little transmitter. It's a Wi-Fi. It'll hook up to your iPhone.
Have you bought it yet?
You download an app, and away you go. So
Have
I
you
got
bought
one
it
of these.
yet?
No, I haven't got it. I'm supposed to get
Okay.
it tonight yet, actually.
Before you buy it, go to YouTube and search for wireless, the wireless endoscope camera on Project Farm, because there's better cameras for less money.
Well, this is one of the cheaper ones I could find, but I'll look around.
$26, pretty cheap.
Yeah, you plug this into your iPhone. It
Well, you
works
don't have to, it has a Wi-Fi connection. You don't even have to plug it in.
right, but the image, good. Just look up Project Farm and look up. He did a whole review of all kinds of them endoscope cameras.
Yeah. Anyway, has anybody ever tried one of these? You got one, Sparky?
For work. We're looking in a motor.
Yeah. There've been other times I wish I had something like this
Oh.
on my airplanes. I think I'm gonna hopefully learn something here. So anyway, I'm not gonna take the T-Bird to Vegas. I'm gonna take my Ryan, and it's flying pretty well. So
I'll trade you a really good airplane for that one. Got a bad flap. That's
so
a
I'm leaving Wednesday morning, and I'll be gone for almost a week. But I don't plan to do any gambling, Joe. I'm just gonna fly airplanes.
me too. I wouldn't gamble either, dude. No.
Here comes
We went-
Howard.
How come you're going down there Wednesday morning, Mark?
Who's that?
So how come you're going down there Wednesday, or coming to Vegas Wednesday morning?
Well, I won't get there Wednesday morning. I'll leave Colorado
Oh.
Wednesday morning.
Oh, Colorado. Oh, I understand.
I'll get
Okay.
to Vegas on Thursday morning.
Yeah. Got it.
Probably mid morning.
Okay. Got it. I understand.
Is Howard going to go fly for us?
No. It's cold here, and I'm packing up to go to Las Vegas.
Very good.
When are you leaving? Tonight? Tomorrow?
I'm leaving Wednesday morning.
Ah.
So I want to win another one of those trophies, Howard, because there's some. My granddaughter thinks that thing is so cool. When she stays over at her house, she turns it on in her bedroom for a nightlight.
Oh, yeah. People use them for nightlights.
It's a nice warm glow, and she goes to sleep and sleeps all night, and walk over and the glow coming out of the bedroom door.
That's fun.
Yeah, you people can't sleep. You better come to us. Or you trip over the cat in the dark. That's the problem.
I bet you got a good contest going on there. There'll be a good bunch of them show up, I bet.
Yeah. You got a cold?
Yes.
I wondered what.
Oh, and Baton Rouge, Maggie came down with COVID on Friday. And we didn't know it till late Friday night. So then Sunday morning, John came down 6. And I said, Colini, we're going, dude. We ain't staying here and playing. So we came home early. And we didn't get COVID, but we still came home. Can you imagine driving 10 hours with a headache? This sounds like a lot of fun. So
Not at all.
we just beat feet at home and took a COVID test on Tuesday and didn't have anything. But I got the allergy snot in the face stuff going on.
Yeah,
This year.
Yeah.
Ivermectin.
drove home.
Ivermectin.
Hi, Gordy.
Hi, Howard. You getting ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, Brent stopped by and pulled the seats out of my van. So we have room for airplanes.
Good.
Airplanes are the second reason you go.
Yeah,
The first reason is to see everybody.
that's right.
Amen to that, brother.
Especially the older you get.
That's
Yeah.
the truth, Gordy. Oh my goodness.
My age is Some of you are a lot older than I am, but at my age, that's really becoming evident. Howard, I talked to John Miller tonight. He said he was going to try to get some files off to you that he was supposed to thought he'd sent. He realized he didn't.
Oh, no, I haven't seen.
Yeah, he said he was said he was going to send him. He asked me how it's coming on the Trailblazer, and I told him, well, I'm not doing anything on it because I don't have all the parts yet. I don't have the motor mounts yet, motor mount and battery box and all that yet. So I'm going to wait to start it when I get all the thing where I can show all the picture of all the parts. Then I'll start it. And he thought for a minute. He said, "Oh shucks, I think I forgot to send those files." So evidently, you're going to be getting some files here for long.
Okay.
You're supposed to be working on the Pathfinder.
Well, the Pathfinder that I'm working on is I need to read. Yeah, you're right.
I just
I
say
need to
yes.
fix. I need to fix my Pathfinder. I need to fix the one I crashed. It's repairable. I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna try to get busy on this the Trailblazer as soon as I get all the pieces. But I'm trying to decide what wing to put in my twin. Whether to put the standard wing in it or put the what do you call it, geodetic wing. I got John's geodetic wing. I could put that in it, make it look different at a contest. You know, it's supposed to be something different.
Which twin are you talking about? The Twin Pathfinder?
The twin. Yeah.
The Twin Pathfinder?
Yes, sir. Next one I'm gonna build the full build it will be the twin. I've heard y'all talk about that and wanted one long enough. I give up. I'm gonna build one.
Gordy,
Well, yes, sir.
I got a gentleman here at her kicking or something. Anyway, says Gordy, how competitive is a box stock Rodak 1/2A Pathfinder? And should the fuselage cutouts be used? And what's the 1/2A engine of choice at the Rodak event?
The one I've
So-
got has got a what was it's an 061.
Big MiG, probably.
Norvell.
Norvell.
No, yeah, it's a Norvell.
Norvell. Yes,
That's
they're
what's in mine.
competitive. And yes, they're competitive.
They're very competitive, but yes, use the cutouts. Anytime you can save weight, especially on something as small as a 1/2A, do it.
Was he by chance using a Norvell 049?
Well, the original was flown with the Cox 049.
Yeah.
Ain't no replacement for displacement. Bigger, always better.
Well, you got that right.
I flew mine on
Yeah, but as
on
long as the weight of the motor doesn't interfere with that, right?
Two motors better than one.
Twice the headache.
49 and it flew.
That's only true if both of them run.
Adam Mission
Hadn't thought of that
took-
now. Hadn't
Adam
thought of
Mission-
that. That's different.
Adam Mission took a Brodak Pathfinder, put an electric system in it, and I flew that at Brodak's just for fun, and it'd do all the tricks plenty good.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the Pathfinder, should I do a kit or should I scratch one from plans?
It's not that hard to build.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering the quality of the wood in the kit versus what I can buy. I can buy contest quality
Oh, if
balls and keep it light.
Yeah, you can buy the kit through Brodak. I
Easy
like
to-
to select my own wood.
Because, Brodak sells the plans, the instruction manual, and all that as well. And it's probably going to be
Yes.
one of my projects over this winter. So,
Yep, you'll like it.
His
couldn't
kits are
decide.
good. His kits are good, but if you
I couldn't
spend the-
decide whether I was going to do electric or glow, so I'm going to do one of each.
that answers that question right quick.
That's how it goes. So,
That's perfect.
I did manage to get two climb and dive timers. I think he has 4 of them in stock yet.
You have to call him tomorrow then. I might relieve him of 2 of them.
I got 2 of them on the way down. I don't know how long it takes to get here from Canada. And then
Not long. He's pretty good.
I got a couple ringmasters that I'm building to shake the rust off. One of them is going to be electric, and one I'm putting a Fox 35 on that I salvaged. And I got some of them Adafruit boards, so I'm going to build 3 of the simple timers with them.
I don't know anything about those.
These are pretty nice. It's this, I forget what his name is on the forums, but Circuit Flyer or whatever. But this is his other design for a simple timer. Now it doesn't have the stuff in for the climb and dive.
It doesn't have the it's the predecessor to the climb and dive.
Yeah.
Well, human.
This little board here is like, hold on, let me get some focus here. This little board's like $10.
Yeah.
And then you got to do some soldering, you got to do some pin soldering and stuff. And then it programs in Python. So I got 3 of them for my ringmasters and whatever else I decide, or just to have a spare.
They're all fun, but I've never run one of those, but I've heard they work great. It was a basic machine, basic unit with no.
It has a delay.
Not a smart timer.
Yeah, it's better than the original units they came out with when this all started.
Oh Lord, yeah. Well, that was. Gordon, dadgummit, you're gonna have me wanting pizza.
Well, it's my dinner.
Looks like chicken.
I just went and had spaghetti. That was good too. My wife buys this fancy spaghetti sauce, and then she starts putting stuff in it. It's good the way it comes, but when she gets through with it, it's some good stuff.
But this here's what's going in my ringmaster. I'm pretty proud of this. My first Fox 35 I've ever totally rebuilt from scratch. Put a stuffer backplate in it. I do have an engine needle valve to put in it, and it's got the muffler. I got this in a lot of stuff. I probably got a box of like 10 engines and all kinds of old control line stuff off a guy. So we're gonna see how this does on a ringmaster.
Well, what motor is that?
Push it in the ground. A little rusty. It's been 10 years.
Hey,
Fox
bud.
35.
What motor was that, bud?
What's that?
What motor was that you were just showing?
Fox 35.
With the muffler from the 60s or 70s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what they called that. Gordon will remember that.
I looked up the year of this one. I forget what year this is. I think this is a 68.
That's a two-tone flow through.
Yeah, I've never run one, but I've seen them.
Me too.
I've never run one of those either.
I probably have about $60 in it right now with the stuffer plate and everything. So, and the needle valve. So I don't feel too bad. I did buy a sonic cleaner to clean it. I got a whole lot. I got some 35Xs and some 36Xs, and I have a couple more Foxes, a couple McCoys. They're all gum solid. I mean, castor oil must be the best glue in the world after about 20 years.
Oh yeah.
The big thing with those were you had to balance the crank on them, right? That was the thing with the Fox 35s. The cranks were always out of balance.
No, you just run an unbalanced prop and then turn it the right direction.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Unbalanced prop, turn it the other direction.
That is the exact directions that come with Rev Up. I read them one night to you guys. It's true.
Tom Dixon would use adrenaline balance them, man.
All Fox 35s are not created equal.
That's true.
They sure were enough.
It's like anything machined, it's going to be hit and miss. I mean, that's what I'm a manufacturing engineer for a big machine shop. We do production machining. I can tell you, it's all hit and miss with tolerances and anything. So it holds true with the model engines. You can get a good one, or you can get one that's, out to lunch. It just depends on what day it was made and how much someone was paying attention to what they were doing.
I have to agree. I've got Foxes. Yeah. You can put them on top dead center and walk away and get your drink of water and come back, and they'll flip and they'll hold a seal. But that's the rare one. That's not the norm.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
I've
my
had the same
limitation with on
experience.
electric right now. These things because I love working on them. So I couldn't decide to do one or the other, so I'm just going to do both.
I probably started a Fox engine 10 or 12 times today.
Almost bought another one today, but we won't discuss that.
Back there behind you. That's pretty neat.
I did put an order in for some liners and pistons. Because evidently he's going to run a batch, so now I don't have to worry about doing any of that myself.
With
Brian.
guy in Australia, Brian
Yeah.
Gardner.
Yeah, he's going to run there a batch of the stunt liners and pistons.
I wonder when he's going to run another batch of Tiger 60s. I want to get some Tiger 60 liners. He's a sweetheart. Come here, Jack. Oops, you almost overjumped that time, buddy. Oh, my little terrorist is here too, Gordon.
Yep. I've had one. Wonderful dog.
Oh, they're great dogs. He's my sweetheart. He's little, but I'm telling you one thing. My daughter bought me a thing to walk him with. He's pulled my shoulder out of joint so many times that she bought me a thing that goes around my waist and then goes out to him, and it's spongy, but it gets progressively tighter as it goes out, so he can't yank me off my feet. I don't know where she found that thing. I've never even heard of one before, but I like it. My neighbors all think, "How do you do that?" And I said, "I just walk the dog." I mean, you know. He's a good little feller. He likes to sit in my lap and guard me. I wondered what he was doing for the longest time. I went to sleep one night. My daughter come up, shake me, and I woke up with him growling at her. He don't growl at her. He loves her. He protects me. He's a mess.
Yeah, I lost mine back at the Nats.
The gnats.
Yeah.
You ran off?
He was home with my wife, and I was at the Nats, and she had to take him over, have him put down while I was gone.
No, man.
Oh, me.
I was sitting in a restaurant with Bart, and tears running down my face. I'm trying to hide it. And he said, "Oh, go ahead, let it out." And I said, "Would you be quiet, Bart?"
Yeah. I had a rat terrier that was 17 years old. If I was home, he was right. I mean, I've sit at this desk and he'd be right there curled up at my feet. And he was, when he had a stroke and died. And I mean, I felt like I lost a kid for about 3 days. That was hard. Yeah, I did. He was my buddy. He had the neighborhood trained. He had one, I let him out in the morning to go pee, and he had one neighbor that would fix him chicken, canned chicken, but he'd cook it. Another one fixed him tuna, and I don't know how he did it because he wouldn't eat tuna here. And I mean, he just had the neighbors trained. He was just a really smart little dog. But you could go outside, and I could go outside and whistle, and I'd see him coming from way down the block. He had some heckacious ears on him. He'd come running and come up here and jump up my arms. I'd carry him in the house. He was quite a little dog. I miss him. He's been gone 10 years and I still miss him. But Jack's a pretty good little pup. I think I'm gonna have to hang on to this one. He's a failed rescue or a failed foster. He's a rescue, but he's a failed foster. I was supposed to keep him for 2 weeks until they found somebody to take him. After 2 weeks, I told him, no, I'll just keep him.
What are you flying in Vegas, Gordy?
Judging.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I really don't fly much anymore, Joe. I just
Don't you?
You know, I'm 82 years old.
That don't mean nothing. That guy comes to that guy comes to. Go ahead.
That's no excuse, Gordon. Lou Willard flew.
Yeah,
I know.
One of the last times I saw Lou launch for Bob Brookins at Brodax, Lou got down on the ground and launched him. Then he just laid down and he rolled off out of the circle about 7 or 8 rows to get up to get out of the way. He couldn't get up. So he just laid down and rolled. He just rolled off the circle.
I think
I've
he's
seen
Dude,
guys do that.
40
that's
years
one
old,
that,
I
hey,
think.
I think
I
he
did
was
that the other day,
90.
Joe.
He did it the other day. I think Lou was 90. I thought he was 94 and he passed away, but don't quote that. I don't. He did well.
Who's the guy that comes with Dennis? The older
Wesley
gentleman.
Dick,
Wesley He's 80 something.
No, he's 90.
90.
He's
90,
in
I
his
think.
90
90s.
something?
90
Okay.
now, I think. Yeah.
Just had his 90th birthday last year. Yeah.
Uh huh. We had a cake for him at Tucson, actually.
He's an interesting fellow. I talked to him at Brodak, and he may be old and he may be getting slow, but the enthusiasm is still there.
He still got a heart.
Yep, he does.
Third and senior at the 53 Nationals.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I was 10 years old.
I was -2.
Are your feet hurting you, Gordy? Is that what stops you?
Well, a lot of it's my bounce. I have
Bounce.
neuropathy in my feet.
Gotcha.
And if I tilt my head back, I just keep going.
Ah,
I've had a bout of that.
Now,
I don't want no more of
sometimes Brand will come out and put his hand on my shoulder or grab my belt, and then I'm okay.
yes.
You know, if I can feel, yeah, there's a hand there to support me, it doesn't bother me, I can go ahead and fly. So I think I'm getting tired of babysitting an old man.
I
Bart's
talked to
good
him the other day. I don't think that's the case.
I don't either. Not in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Brent's going to fly my Aptrix there in Vegas.
Is he? Good for him.
Yeah, it's got a PA 61. I thought Paige was, and he says that's an awesome flying airplane, but I just can't fly it. And I said, you're flying that better than you fly your own airplane. He said, I know, but I don't want to be the one to wreck it. So
I was out flying Pete Peterson's airplane today. That Venus, remember the Venus?
Mhm.
yep, I sure do.
I was out flying it today. Flew it 4 times, I think.
How does
How
it
about
fly?
that?
It's a good airplane.
It flies real good. He's got a 46 in it. He put so much nitro in it, it breathes fire. It sounds like a 60.
I'm just trying to make it
I'm
do
not
what it
kidding
needs to do.
I'm not kidding. He flew it at Brodak right at dusk, and it looked like it was breathing fire. It looked like belching fire out the muffler.
Might have been. I went through it and changed a
But
few
if-
things on it to get the throws like I like it. But that Mario Rondoni, or that's not how you say it. Mario. I know that part right.
Rondelli.
Rondelli. That's a cool little airplane.
I saw the
What
original
is-
62 now.
Did you?
They were,
The
completely-
purple one?
he had 2 of them. All sheeted wings. Beautiful.
Were they purple?
I don't remember.
Don't remember. Yeah. This is one Pete did his magic with the clear cover, the dyed.
Yep,
Gordy
he's a
knows it.
master. He's a master of that.
He's
I
a
remember
he's
seeing
a
a
really
picture
good
of it
builder.
last week, I think.
Say again. Phil?
Pretty airplane.
Oh, he built a bunch of airplanes. He had a Jameson Special. Remember that airplane, Gordon?
Several.
Pretty. Dislike it. That yellow is like holy mackerel. The only trouble with yellow, bugs love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It have bugs all over it when you get done.
Stop down, buddy.
The very first one he had, we ran over to a park by my house, and we lit it off, and he was about oh, partway through a pattern. It looked like it was flying awesome. And then it just came out of the middle and went straight in.
Uh-oh.
And I happened to see, was watching the airplane. I said, Pete, your elevator horn pulled through the elevator. And we looked at it. Sure enough, the wood was so soft that after that, he started putting, beefing it up around the horn.
Put 64 ply on a teardrop back there.
Yep.
Yeah, and CA glue is a good thing for back there too.
Yeah, but
Harden
it's
that
hard to
area.
sand.
Harden that area. Well, I mean, it's going to be under the plywood anyway.
Pete's a
Just
masterful.
drill your holes and get everything where it's going to be, and then go in and soak the holes with CA glue, and then go in and re-drill them, punch them out, and you won't have that problem. Then put 64 plywood over it, teardrop like he said, and you won't have that problem again.
Yeah, well, he cured the problem on the next one. I bet you he built 3 of those minimum.
He was a fine builder.
I've got
Do
one.
you know what
like.
he used for fillets, Gordo? Do you have any idea?
He's got this. I don't know. He gets it from, I don't know, his aircraft. No, at a paint shop, and he mixes it in with the putty, and it looks like balsa wood.
Well, that's what this looks like, but that's not balsa. There's no grain in it.
No, it's not balsa, but it's the same color.
Well, it dyes just like this dyed, just the same color as the balsa tissue, you know.
Oh,
Right.
me.
Those fillets are dyed exactly the same color as the rest of the airplane.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
That boy knew something.
I'd like to know that trick, because that's one of the things that always looks funky. You do. I like to do the wings in clear and then A-line dye them, but you can never get the fillets and all to look the same. It won't work.
He sure did.
Well, he knew something I don't know, or I'd be doing it, because that sounds cool.
It's just a
They
super
did a
nice.
lot of airplanes like that.
Thing about it, you're talking about a way to make one light. If you cover the darn thing in clear, and then use A-line dye, you're not going to do it any lighter.
I can't see what dye he used, but it's dyed for sure.
Yeah, it's wood dye. It's what woodworkers use
House
to dye.
House of color, yellow paint of some kind. And I asked him about it, and he forgot which one it was he used.
Oh, me.
Well, it looks like it's polyspan to me, dyed yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't use the dye. He'd go to the paint store and buy pigment.
Pigment, is that right?
And
So
then
he
he'd add
painted it that
pigment.
light. Okay.
He'd add pigment to the clear dope, and it takes several coats for it to start changing to the proper color. And he
Good
just put it
gracious.
on until it starts looking right. You rub it out, and you got a beautiful finish.
He got that part for sure.
What are you using to clean that with, Howard?
Paint stripper.
Oh, okay.
This stuff. This is really good stuff.
Oh, okay. Amazon, right? Get it from Amazon?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
No, I got this in Muncie, I think. Although the Griot's is in Tacoma, just up the road from here.
Oh, okay.
Are you waxing?
No.
No, that's cleaner.
It's just some stuff you put on the airplane that makes it look nice after it's waxed.
Time you get it back to the net, you'll have all the paint rubbed off.
It's a little thin in places.
You building anything new, Howard?
No. I made Las Vegas trophies.
He could have built airplanes instead of doing that. It's all good.
Paul Walker going with his bomber?
I don't think so. He's snowed in. I think he can't practice this time of year. And any flying he's done probably going to be getting ready for the world champs anyhow. No bomber, just the Annie here.
So we should bring the profile twin to Vegas, Howard.
It won't fit.
Well, leave that thing you're rubbing on home.
Oh, yeah. I already knocked off a vortex generator.
Oh, no.
Don't you own a van?
Yes.
Well, it'll fit then.
It costs a lot of money to operate.
If you don't spend it, the government's going to take it anyhow.
Somebody's going to take it.
Yeah. Well, I got to run, guys. We'll catch you later.
Good seeing you, Gordon.
Okay.
See you in Vegas, Gordon.
See you,
Take
see
care of
you in the
yourself.
weekend there, Howard.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What do you take at El Dorado, Joe?
P-51 profile, the Venus, then
Yeah.
electric Blue Max.
Oh, the electric Blue Max, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Joe's gonna fly electric. I'm
Yeah,
So what you
impressed.
got in it? You got the Igor hookup or what?
No, got fear ready. I don't know how you
Be
even say it.
ready.
Yeah,
Fear ready
Fear ready.
timer and
fear ready
yeah, okay.
timer and spin 66.
There you go.
Igor prop right now. The
Three
Falcon
blade,
props.
12.5 3 blade.
3 blades. I've been trying. I got Falcons, but I couldn't. They just take too much juice.
Yeah.
That's the
Got
problem.
that 12.5 Igor? No, 12.5.
I think it's called a 12.5, but it pitches out at 4.5.
Okay.
But it's under cambered a little bit, so it probably acts like a 5.
Yeah. Mine's a little under pitch too, the one I'm using.
But if it's under camber, you know, that acts like it's more, in my opinion. There's 98 reasons to go electric.
I'm still thinking about chopping a foot off them lines, though. I it's going through my head as I sit here, but
Well,
yeah.
that's a personal thing. But if I ain't
Yeah.
got line tension, I'm cutting them lines off till I get it.
Yeah.
The electrics, you got options.
You got option. 'Cause
Battery.
I see motors, you do chop lines with electric. I can get a 5.3 lap time, whether it's 65 or it's 62 or 63 or 64.
But
Just by
that
changing.
to me, you're not going thinking about that right. A 5.3 on 66 is a way faster airplane than 5.3 on 60s.
That's true. Yes.
And then the faster you go, the harder the turn is.
Yes.
It takes more space to make that turn.
Yes. That's the physics behind it, I guess, Joe, you know?
Everybody's got an opinion, but I fly on the shortest lines I can make work and have time to do my tricks and not be rushed.
Right. They're flying those big old sharks on 63-foot lines, man. You know?
63, 63 is not terribly long. 67, 68's getting longer. You know, exactly the guys were flying on 69.11 inches from the handle of the airplane.
Right.
And the lines are out there just slinging around everywhere as they're doing maneuvers. That's no bueno.
That's no bueno is right.
I fly mine on the shortest lines I can get away with it, and that's 70 feet.
I can't. I never had an airplane had enough power to fly it on that long of lines.
The big
More
old
nitro.
90. Yeah.
He's
There's just
already
something about
belching fire. He can't use any more nitro.
it. Howard knows more than me.
Oh, yeah.
You're running, you said on 15,000 swire too, aren't you, Mark? Or David?
Yeah, 15. So
Yeah, I think that helps you over 18,000. Huge.
you know, as long as it'll pass the pull test, Joe, I'm going for it. You know, that's
Well,
just,
if it's windy and you give it control and you can feel the line stretching.
Oh,
have.
yeah.
I have felt that. Okay, I've heard them stretch, Joe. Okay? I've heard them. Okay, they give you a little twing when they stretch a little, man. They give you a warning sign.
It's hard to be precise when the lines are stretching, in my opinion.
Right.
The thing about it is they don't stretch back.
They don't pull back.
That's the problem, man.
I had that T6 that Don Hutchinson gave me 100 years ago. I put a Sato 40 on it, and 60-foot 15s was a 5.0 lap or 4.9. It was good lap. I could fly the airplane good. But when the wind blew, I could feel that airplane stretching them lines. So I got me a 58 18s. And it didn't change the lap speed like you'd think much. The tip weight didn't change, and it flew just as good, but the lines didn't stretch. You know, a 58 18s felt much like the 60s 15s for speeds and tip weight and everything.
And solids are just too much of a hassle. You just got to be a real.
Solids are great, but how do you fly solids in grass when you have people walking on them?
Yeah, I mean, they're just, you got to be really, really careful with them.
Spectra, you'll like it because they can walk on it and it don't even put a kink in it.
You know, the Spectres, I haven't tried that, but there's 98 reasons to do that too, probably.
No, they work great. And I've got one I'm flying on is the bright yellow. And if somebody steps on mine, I know dang well either they meant to or they're just not paying any attention.
Yeah, I hear you. I have not tried them yet. I mean, I've flown them on other people's, like Dennis Adamissions. I've flown a few of his airplanes that had Spectres.
But you have to know how to tie them, right? You have to know how to tie them. Don't you have to know how to tie them?
Well, a guy can
There's
read.
nothing to it. There's nothing to it. You get you set and get ready, and we'll show you on here how to do it. It's easy.
Okay.
Can you time it in a 16th of an inch of each other?
As long as you can get your hands on a black marker or a marker that's dark enough or bright enough to put a mark on it where you can see where it is.
Yeah.
Then all you got to have is extra line, a foot of line past that mark. Fold half of it back past that mark.
Right.
And take it and grab at the mark and fold it around. Now you tie an overhand knot and you tie go through it a second time. That's a figure 8 knot. That's what they're asking for us to use.
Can you put it around the eyelet and tie the knot with it on the eyelet at the front?
That's it. Can you? Yeah.
I guess you can. I have never done it, but I guess you can. I take and use a Lenny loop over the eyelet and go ahead and use it. But yes, I'm sure you can.
I just make my lines, on an eyelet stretch where I got the right length and I do my stuff. I'm going to say I can make my lines.
I thought it was
25,
I thought it was tough, but there's nothing to it. I got Dennis to show me how it worked at Brodak, and went home and made up a set and flew them, and I couldn't believe the difference. I was able to add 10 feet to the lines and get it out there where I can fly it fast enough and long enough where that heavy airplane will actually turn. I thought it was a Hangar Queen. I started flying it after that. On 8 foot longer lines, it flies great and turns. The darn thing will turn. But it weighs 65 ounces, and I thought it was just too bloody heavy, but live and learn.
65, it depends on the airfoil shape and how many airfoil cubic inches you have. I mean, there's a lot of things to vary on that. A wing this thick, that's got 600, a wing that thick at 600 wing, this one will carry more weight well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All that wing area per weight doesn't mean anything. There's how much area you got for lift.
Yeah. Well, all I can tell you is this puppy flies really well now. I really like it. I'm flying on the other hand, I'm flying a daggum super duper zilch that's got, I mean, that's a piece of paper for a wing. That's ridiculous. It's about an inch. And
Right,
it flies pretty well.
Isn't Doug Moon go electric? Because he asked me for that Igor prop, so he must be going electric, huh?
I can't answer that for you.
Yeah, he asked me for if I would sell him that Igor prop, so I imagine he is.
I know.
I hope he's not using it on a.
Not on a PA 65 or whatever.
If he puts it on there, it won't last long.
He's using a greenie, 3.8 greenie. Ask me how I know.
I
Yeah,
don't see how you can get any more power than what Doug's already got.
He's making a lot of giddy up. Did you guys read Palco's article on Pampa?
No,
We have
not yet.
technology about all the ICs and electrics and this, that, and the other, and how much they weighed and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Van
Yeah.
Jocks Raven weighed 75, and Barracks weighed 66, and Vince weighed 53. Brett Bucks weighed 64. Bill Durr, I don't know Bill Durr, weighed 79.
Wow.
Weighed 80 ounces. Joe Gilbert didn't put mine down. They're too embarrassed. It weighed 42. They couldn't write that in there. Jerry Gears was 62. Gunder 69. Martine 66. 69 McHenry. Doug Moons, they didn't have in there. Riffraff didn't have a weight.
I have never yet seen a picture of the riffraff.
You haven't?
No.
Pretty airplane.
I would like to see that. I have never seen a picture of the riffraff. I've heard about it and heard about it. Tom
It's a
Morris.
bear. It's a bear with different wingtips.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good article on the differences between the airplanes. If you haven't read it, check that out. It's interesting. He found the IC weight average at 66 ounces and 659 square inches, where the IC, the airplanes that flew removed, he had 674 and 68 with batteries. So, you know, hardly 2 ounces heavier and 8 more inches wing area, basically. You know, it's airplanes. The airplanes ain't as big a deal as your power plant and the trim, man. I'm telling you up front, y'all. You got to have trim. And a shark's a different animal. They got different control systems, what makes them magic, I think. I'd like to play with one of them.
I don't know what they got.
You got
They
one,
sure
don't you,
do work.
Howard?
Yeah.
Have you played with it much?
No.
Then he can't tell me.
No, I haven't. There it is, right over there.
The control systems are different in them, I believe.
I was going to measure it and write it up, but I haven't done so yet.
Well, you demand, because you could do it. You've written lots of reports, I'm sure, over the years.
Yeah, there's something very precise with the shark that maybe it's not happening with some of the stretch built ones that are out there, you know. There's something that they replicate pretty well with them. And it's hard to replicate. Very difficult.
I have 3
That's-
Blue
that's
Maxes,
amazing.
David, and you could take the wing off any one of them and change it, and it wouldn't care.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good airplane too, though, Joe.
It ain't a shark.
It's not a shark. Doesn't have it, but that's a good airplane.
It's a good airplane. But
Yeah,
they're
it is.
building those so precise that you can take one built 10 years ago
Yeah.
and it still work today.
You talking about the Cassie Blue Max, Joe? Is that-
Cassie Blue Max. The wings will interchange on any one of those airplanes.
Yeah.
So if you build airplanes 10 years apart and they all fit, you're using the same mold, dude. When you drill the hose, it's in the same place.
Yes.
Must be some kind of special jig that's locked in.
Cassie was just good like that, man. He just, you know, very meticulous. Very meticulous. you know?
Engineered Honda.
Yeah. He was no joke, man.
He's the one that designed the Honda Accord station wagon. He drove one of the prototypes down here with his airplane in the back of it for a contest.
Oh.
And it was, I said, what the heck is that? And he says, it's a Honda. I said, I know that, but I've never seen one of those before. A station wagon? You'll see them. Boy, he was right. You saw them a lot after that.
He used to bring his son to the Nats, who was another good flyer too. He just kind of
Oh, yeah.
fell off, you know. But he was a great little flyer, man. Good kid. Yeah.
I
What
bought
is that thing?
I bought my laser from a woman who designed the rear of the Honda Element.
Ugh.
I was telling my wife about it. I told her they call it an elephant. Oh, she said, why do they call it an elephant? I said, because it has a big trunk.
Oh, I hated the early ones. They were ugly with those black panels, but the new ones are not bad. What is that yellow thing hanging down, Howard?
Yellow thing hanging down.
Hanging down under.
Yeah, the latch for my battery.
Oh, okay.
The battery latch. It's still waxing,
Well,
cleaning,
gonna
whatever
make
the case.
He gonna make it pretty.
yeah, it's shining up the lumps. It shows where the lumps are. So I don't know if it's a good thing or not.
It's always a good thing to make it shiny.
Well, guys, it's that time that I turn off the YouTube channel.
Me too. I'm gonna go.
Okay. All right.
I gotta
I'm gonna go to
I
see
go.
you all in
Things to do.
Vegas.
All right,
pack up
guys.
for
Yeah.
Vegas.
Please like, subscribe, and share. And let me get off here. I gotta go back over here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Take
Ring the
care,
bell.
Joe. Have a good weekend.
Ring the bell for notifications. I know that only 6% of you guys are ringing the bell for some reason.
Well, I rang it tonight, but I didn't put like given because I couldn't find it. But I did find the bell.
Well, make sure you got all notifications enabled. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
5, and we got to go to here. Too many damn buttons.
Story of my life.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Fair winds, tight lines. See you.
Yep.
Okay, we're off of
Oh,
YouTube.
no.
Let's see here.